So finally, we get a really awesome chapter with Reborn 398. I was really hyped. It was really just a good chapter. For a while now, I've been losing a little bit of interest with the series, with this particular arc. So I'm just really glad that this chapter came along, and it was really awesome. So basically, in this particular chapter, we get a little bit of the after effect of what happened with Suna, and I was surprised. I was really surprised and thoroughly shocked that basically Bazil is like all burnt up, and then from the previous chapter, apparently Goku, Deta, and Yamamoto's rings are busted, which is a little cheap because why wasn't that shown in the last chapter? But nonetheless, it's like, it's a good and a bad because it took away from like, oh man, how I was with the previous chapter that they finally got some development, but then at the same time at the cost of them getting knocked out the competition. So it's a give and take with that particular one. But to me personally, the gold and the meat of the chapter and the best part of the chapter, the beastly part of the chapter, was at the very end. And I was like, whoa, Zanzus. Alright, basically when Byakudan went up against Jagger, I was like, okay, you know, Byakudan, he's not that far off from Suna's power. Maybe he can, you know, do something. And then he chops off, Jagger chops off Zanzus' arm and stabs right through Squatto. Whoa! This was a freaking awesome chapter. That was just like, Zanzus loses an arm and Squatto gets impaled. And Zanzus is like telling him, hey, get up from the floor. Now, I highly doubt that Squatto is dead. This isn't illusions. If it is an illusion, I'm going to be really annoyed because it looked really freaking awesome. But Jagger says, oh, there's blood everywhere, so this isn't an illusion. So if this is an illusion, I'm going to be a little ticked off. But either way, Squatto got impaled and is on the ground. Zanzus lost an arm. That was freaking awesome. This was definitely a good chapter. We got, you know, violence, and even Reborn's doubts, and that kind of even shows that, wow, like, Jagger is a formidable foe. This is not a joke. Like, what Reborn said is coming true. So it's definitely good writing that Reborn wasn't joking around. This isn't like, oh yeah, Reborn was exaggerating. You know, anybody could take out Jagger. Or if they try hard, no. Squatto got impaled. Freaking Zanzus lost an arm. What else is going to happen? I don't know. I just know that, like, I hope Byakudan could do a little bit, like, you know, do something. Because when we saw him in the future arc, he wasn't that far off from Suna. Granted, Suna has evolved quite a bit since then. But I still say that Byakudan should be able to do something against Jagger. Either way, there's so many people. I hope they can, like, take Jagger down. And, like, I got a feeling that somebody or a couple people are going to die. It seems that Squatto is on the ropes, but I don't really know for sure. I'm hoping that if somebody does die, it is Squatto because he's the one that's impaled. He's, like, the least important out of all of them because if Byakudan dies, I'm going to be a little down because I like the character. Same thing with Zanzus. Zanzus lost an arm, so that's freaking crazy. Either way, crazy freaking chapter. One of the best chapters in a really long time because since I started reviewing the manga, I feel like the arc slowed down quite a bit, but now it's building back up, and this was really good. Art, top notch. Everything about it was just really on par. If you love badassness, if you want to see some craziness, definitely check out Reborn 398. I could not miss this one, and I could not recommend it enough for you because action is high in this one. But that's all I have for this review. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Thumbs up if that shit was crazy with Zanzus. I'm ForneverWorld, and as always, people, have an awesome day.